Welcome to Wednesday, the 15th of May, 2024. My name is Jimmy Bradbury. I help entrepreneurially minded people who feel stuck in a 9-to-5 job, or maybe it's a business that they own that feels like a job. I help those people take their knowledge and experience on a subject that they're passionate about. It could be a skill set, it could be a hobby, it could be a profession. And I help them take that knowledge and experience to be able to help other people move forward in their lives and get paid doing it. So I was working with one of my students earlier on today here in Australia on a Zoom call, and we were talking about my 3-step formula when somebody asks you what you do. Have you ever been to one of those events? Have you ever been to one of those parties when somebody asks you what you do? And the normal response is, I'm a doctor, I'm an engineer, I'm an architect, I'm a coach. All of these things for me are just kind of the same thing everybody says. And if you want to really be definitive about what you do in simple terms, and also to get people to remember you, I have a 3-step formula that I think is going to help you. So I want to share that with you. And if you find it helpful, please pass it on to people that you feel would benefit from reposting this video. And also maybe use it on your LinkedIn profile or use it on your website, wherever you think people will find it helpful. I think it really will help you narrow down exactly what you do, because there's nothing as bad as not being able to define what you do. Come on, you just say, I'm a coach. Well, the next question is going to be, well, what kind of coach are you? So this is going to help you. 3-step formula that I use. The first step is, what do you do? I help. Who do you specifically help? So I help, and then follow it by a prompt of who do you specifically help? I'll come back and I'll share what I do in a moment. So that would be the first step. I help. Who do you specifically help? The second step is to do. What do you help that person do? The person that you specifically help. What do you help them do? That's the second step. And then the third step is so that. What is the benefit to them? So that. So if I apply it to what I do, I help entrepreneurially minded people who feel stuck in a 9-to-5 job, or maybe it's a business that they own that feels like a job. That's who I help. What do I help them do? I help them take their knowledge and experience on something that they're passionate about, a skill set, a hobby. And I help them take that knowledge and experience so that, what's the benefit for them? So that they can have more freedom in their life when they build an online business. So apply that 3-step formula to what you do. I help. Who do you specifically help? And really be specific about who you help. Don't say, I help women, I help men. Like, that's just too broad of a market. Like, there's only 4.9 billion people online. There's only 8 billion people in the world. And if it's a 50-50% split, then helping all of those billions of people, as much as you'd love to do it, the reality of it is you have to be very specific. So try and get specific about who you help. What do you help them do? What is it you help them do? Be very specific. Again, if you're, say, a yoga teacher and you're helping people with an aspect of yoga, be specific about that part that you want to help them with. What do you help them do? What is the benefit then? So that. If you follow that 3-step formula, one, it'll help you be very specific about what it is you do, because I think sometimes we just get into this mode where it's too generic. You know what it is. You yourself know what this is, but your audience don't. And that's what's important. Like I always say, that you have to be able to explain what you do to a 7-year-old child. If you cannot explain it to a 7-year-old child, then you probably don't know what it is you do. And you make it very confusing. Yes, you know what you do, but you make it very confusing to your audience, or it's just too general. So I think that's number one. It'll help you be clear about what you do, and it'll help your audience. But it'll also help your audience remember you when it is they see that you do a live, when they see your LinkedIn profile, when they meet you at an event, when they meet you at a party, then just that general, I'm a coach, I'm a trainer, I'm a doctor, I'm a psychologist, I'm an engineer, whatever it is that people say just generally, try and make it very specific. Follow that 3-step formula that I've got, and I know that it'll help and it'll serve you. If you're on LinkedIn, it's a beautiful platform. Over 1 billion people are on it today. But the number one problem that people have got is they don't set up their profile correctly and they don't optimize it. That's why I've created a free resource. It's 1 page, my LinkedIn profile audit. I'll put it in the comments below where you can download it for free. Just check. Have you got your profile set up correctly? Have you got it optimized? If you have, well done. If you haven't, then the 11 steps in that 1 page is going to help you and serve you. Wherever you are in the world today, have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.